If you have a cell phone, you need one of these. If you have a laptop, you need one of these. If you live in the city, you need one of these. And even if you live in rural suburbia, you need one of these. And if you live in the country, then one of these is definitely a must-have. This is the brand new Nature's Generator Lithium 1800 Gold, and it is the latest in the company's product lineup, and it's quite possibly one of the best solution for backup power or off-grid living right now, since it can provide up to 1800 watts of power, which can supply any power needs for outdoor or indoor use that you might need. So think about this. What would you do if there's a power outage right now? Or if it's the storm and hurricane season, or maybe you're out camping in the woods, or you're at a cookout in the park, or maybe you're just like me, you want to have some backup power for whenever or whatever, because trust me, it's better to have it and not use it than to need it in an emergency and don't have it. All right, so let's talk specs. This unit is being powered by some LiFe PO4 batteries, which is probably some of the safest lithium batteries right now on the market. And the inverter can produce 1800 watts of power with an impressive 3600 surge from a 1440 watt hour pure sine wave 120 volt battery capacity. So what you get in the box, they kept it really simple. You get the Nature's Generator Lithium 1800 itself with a power cord and the user manual / getting started guide with a couple of brochures. For output ports, you get 4 USB-A ports, 2 of which are fast charging port and 2 regular. We're talking about 5 volts 2 amp at 12 watts per port and 20 volts 3 amps at 60 watts per port. You also get 2 fast charging Type-C ports, 20 watt 5 amp at 100 watt per port, so you can quick charge your laptop or any other device that supports 100 watt fast charging. There's also a 12 volt 10 amp 120 watt DC port and an expansion port built in, so you can double or boost your power output. There's a couple ways to charge it. You have an AC port that is rated for about 1000 watts of charging, and a 600 watt solar charging port, and you can also wind charge it at about 140 watts to the shared solar charging port that is right here. I do like the styling of this one. It is a hard plastic build with a body that is all white with a nice, I don't know, nature's green / neon green look, with a black top and some dual handles, so you can carry it wherever you want to go, with some Nature's Generator branding on the side. I'm not big on branding, but they really did it nice, and I kind of like those colors. Those colors are really positive colors, so yeah, you know, I like the design, I like the styling. You tell me what you think. So there's a really bright and detailed 3-inch LED display on the front that gives you all the input, output, and capacity information that you may need. It's really detailed, with a master power button right beside it to shut down the entire system. And each power zone, as you can see right there, has its own on-off switch, so you can power each zone separately. However, you can definitely use both power zones at the same time, so you can charge something with the USB ports while you're using the AC ports to charge or power, I don't know, some appliance or something. Another cool thing about this unit is you get an expansion port built in, so you can use the Nature's Generator link cable to connect to Lithium 1800 for more power out, or you can double your battery capacity and output with the combiner cable. There are a few air intake windows on each side, as you can see right here, and another one on the same side. And on the back, you have a air intake vent for the inverter cooling fans. And right below that, there is a 12 volt DC charging port. And right here, you got a flashlight, where each one has its own individual, as you can see, individual switch. And right below that, as I already showed you, is the door where you can see the AC charging port, the solar charging port, and right beside that is the UPS breaker switch. Speaking of the overload breaker switch, this thing has a couple of fail-safes built in to protect you from any mishaps, such as overcharge protection, which is self-explanatory. It protects your power station from overcharging, as well as an overcurrent protection and an over discharge protection that protects your body from draining too fast, or as well as a short circuit protection. There is a battery auto balance for greater efficiency and overall longevity of your battery. And this unit have reverse polarity protection, so it protects your battery so it don't get damaged just in case there's some misconfiguration. And it also have temperature protection, so this thing can adapt to almost any temperature, cold or hot, and still works just as fine. And those features are some really important features in a system like this, if you ask me, because in fact you are relying on this thing in case of an emergency, so you definitely need that peace of mind to keep you safe. So this generator has a really powerful 1800 watt pure sine wave inverter that can surge up to 3600 watts from this 1440 watt hour 48 volt 30 amp lithium phosphate battery array that has the ability to recharge up to 3,000 times before the batteries ever start losing their effectiveness. This means 8 to 10 years from now, you'll be still using this power generator to power your stuff, or maybe even power your home if you're off-grid. And that is kind of impressive to me. And I mean, you have to give it up to them for that, for really putting it in something like this at this price. A few other things that I want to say is, yes, pure sine wave, good. This means that you're getting some really clean power that is compatible with all your tech and appliances, such as your laptop, cell phones, your oven, stove, your microwave, your refrigerator, and any other things, your coffee machine, any other stuff that you got, and even some really sensitive medical equipment that definitely need clean power. This can definitely deliver it. So overall, with this inverter, you're getting lower noise levels, low risk to your appliances and tech, and you're getting a consistent flow of electricity that you would normally get from your grid. I ran a few tests to see how efficient this system was. I mean, after all, it is running a very powerful inverter. And in my not so scientific tests, I would say this unit is about 85 to 86%-ish efficient. And I mean, in the grand scheme of things, that is good. Now, as far as surge, this unit almost never surged to the advertised level, at least not for long. As soon as I push it close to that 3,000 watt mark, it would just cut off. And I would have to restart it. Which brings us back to maybe what I was saying earlier about those fail-safes that they put in place on this unit to protect the unit itself and protect your biggest investment, which is your home. However, once you have it in a safe range of about 25 to 2600 watts, it will sustain that constant power flow and power anything that you have. Incidentally, I survived the storm and a major power outage using this thing, and it powered everything that I plugged into it. I plugged the refrigerator, the washing machine, and a portable AC that pulled about 11 to 1200 watts, and it ran all of them flawlessly. And during the power outage, I did run constantly 2 fans, a light, the modem, and Wi-Fi router. Yes, during a storm, you definitely need internet. What are you gonna do? And it ran them with no problem. And we ran that the entire time. It did charge up back pretty quickly from the AC port. As advertised, it pulled about 1000 watts and it was fully charged within 2 hours. I tried to charge it up with the solar panel that I got in the kit. However, a 100 watt solar panel was just taking too long to fully charge this thing, and I couldn't wait around for that. So I can confirm though that the solar charging port works. However, I just didn't get to test the max limit to see how it can handle a 600 watt input from solar panels. So I'm definitely going to be working on some solar panels. I don't know, Signature Solar. I'll at your boy. Can you hook a brother up? You know, I got a few ideas. And after I get those solar panels, I am going to test this thing again. And maybe I might report back with an updated video, or what I might do is just leave some information down in the comment section or over on social media. So I don't know, keep your eyes peeled. But so far, I mean, everything else works as advertised. The AC pass-through and UPS mode works great. I have no complaints there. The fans, on the other hand, I don't know, I think they can get pretty loud at times, especially when I'm powering a really not something that is not pulling that much power. It will kick on sometimes. I don't know, it's trying to keep this thing cool, but I don't know, in my opinion, sometimes it could just chill. You just could chill out. I do wish, this is the time when you wish you could probably go in the app and I don't know, ramp the fan down when you're not running something. So you could train it to understand what you're powering and you know, yeah. But it does work well. It knows what it's doing. They did put some really good programming and stuff inside. So it's really high-tech stuff. I'm just being picky. So here's what I like. I like the fact that they made 2 out of the 4 USB-A ports, fast charging ports. And I also like the fact that they gave us 2 Type-C 100 watt fast charging ports. And I also like the fact that the spacing on the AC plug ports is wide enough to where you can actually plug some brick in, because I did plug some brick in, and my portable AC, when I was using it, that also have a really fat plug and it leave enough space so you could plug everything in. And yes, I also like the fact that you get 4 AC plugs, because you have some units that are pushing way more power than this, some name brand units that is pushing way more power than this. Only give you 2 ports. What's up with that? I like the fact that this unit is expandable with the link cable, or you can use the Nature's Generator combiner cable. And personally, I would probably just get the combiner cable, since you can effectively take this unit from 1800 watts to 3600 watts and take your capacity from 1440 watts to 2880 watt hours, which in my opinion is much better, because you can run more power hungry appliances and machinery with that much more power, or better yet, you can run less power hungry stuff for much longer. That's what I want to do. So Nature's Generator, I mean, could you hook a brother up so I could demonstrate that? I have 2 units with the link cable, and I'm testing out some stuff. I don't know, you know, I'm just saying. I also like the fact that you can have all of your stuff plugged in and using the pass-through UPS mode while it's being charged from the AC and the solar input. So here's what I have a problem with. I have a problem with the fact that you can't use the Nature Pulse app to monitor your power station. I mean, this is a new system. I mean, you could plug in one of those USB dongles, but I mean, come on guys, this is 2024. Those technologies and all those kind of features are stuff that you can build into this system and still keep the price relatively low enough to where it would work for more modern buyers. I'm just saying, you know, like myself, where you would want to know that if you leave this to power something or to even charge, you can monitor it with your phone. I'm just saying, come on, make it happen. And another thing, maybe I'm reaching or I'm being picky here, but I just wish that they had a wireless charger on the top of this thing. I do understand that the inverter unit and some of its components is much closer to right up here, because you could feel it, that it's hot sometimes. But I do think that they could still have a wireless charger up here, so you can wireless charge your phone when you're probably just taking this out camping and you're chilling. You could just rest your phone on the top and charge it up. I mean, it's 2024, come on. Instead of you having this big blank space just not doing anything. Yeah, just saying. Maybe I could put some stickers on it or something, you know, so it won't look blank. Other than that though, to be completely honest, I don't have anything else to complain about. This is a really outstanding unit. It delivers everything that you need it to, when you need it to, especially at a really good price. So right now, if you get the Lithium 1800 Gold, like the one that I have, there's a couple important things that you gotta know. First of all, in that kit, you get a 100-watt starter solar panel. It's just to kick you off. One of the other more important things is you get a 50-foot cable. I'm kind of happy that they give us a 50-foot cable inside that package, because when I first saw it, I was a happy camper, because I was like, okay, so I had this power station inside the house and I ran that 50-foot cable all the way outside in the sun where it was sitting, plug it in, and it was charging this thing up. So I was like, yeah, so I didn't have to have this thing outside any at all. It was inside, in the shade, in the house while it was being charged, and I could have still plugged my stuff in and used them. So I mean, I'm just saying, that is really good. I don't know, that is a good value to me. It's a good starter. It's not enough to charge this up at a really fast speed, but it can charge it. And another thing that I want to say is, even pertaining to this Lithium 1800 Gold kit that I got, right now, Nature's Generator have some serious, really steep discounts going on their website that you can get. So check the links down in the description to see if these discounts are still active, because at the time of doing this video, they are active and they're very aggressive about moving these units. So check the links down in the description if you want them for yourself, or if you just want some more information. And if you like videos like these, click my face to get subscribed. If you want to support a brother, leave a smiley emoji or an electric emoji to show that you watch this entire power video. It's your boy, big up yourself.